Breaking news: Arsenal have now been eliminated from the Champions League. PSG 2, Arsenal 1. Aggregate of 3-1. Let's get into this game. To be honest, first, Arsenal did not take their chances. They started very, very well. They started playing very well. In fact, in the first 14 minutes, Arsenal had 5 long throws from Partey. You know, in the first leg that happened, everybody was saying it's because Partey did not play, that when Partey plays, they are going to brush PSG aside. Even in this game, we saw the impact of Partey. Because for the first 14 minutes, Arsenal had 66% ball possession. Arsenal was able to generate 4 chances. And in those 4 chances, they could not be able to score. The one that shocked me the most is the one by Odegaard. Donnarumma made an incredible save. And then there was an opportunity for Martinelli. He could not score. That header by Rice, in the first 8 minutes, that could have entered, that should have been directed toward post. When I saw that Arsenal were missing all those chances, I knew that very soon the energy or the tenacity they are using to play, or the tenacity they are playing with, will drop. Because when you try so much in a game of that magnitude, you're not able to convert. Expect the bombshell. And then comes 16 minutes. In 16 minutes is when PSG first had the ball at the halfway line. Arsenal, we are pushing them back, pegging them back, pushing them to defend. In 16 minutes is the first time PSG had the ball at the halfway line. From there, the game changed. In the moment Arsenal were crucial, Bukayo Saka did not do much. I was expecting him to force things because PSG was like defending. I was expecting him force it, go in between the line, receive the ball, try to dribble somebody inside the 18-yard box, let them kick you, get a penalty. But then it didn't happen. From 16 minutes, then the game changed. The ball Saliba gave away in 22 minutes that Bakola could have scored with. That changed the game. The energy started now coming. The one that surprised me is the goal they scored. The goal they scored by 26 minutes. Rice is the player that gave away that ball. They gave Rice a pass. His first touch was so bad that Ruiz came into it and he clattered his leg. I think Ruiz. And then there was a free kick. That free kick is what led PSG to score. And the important thing about this scoring of PSG is that Arsenal were not able to defend the second balls. PSG were able to take a spot. Ruiz, what a strike. We need to give it to him. Like a player that was not scored in Champions League this season. This is his first goal. He hit that ball sweetly. The goalkeeper could not even catch it. Then the ball continued in the second half. Arsenal was already facing Mountain. And PSG now came into it. Hakimi, Vitinha, Neves, these guys are ballers. Nuno Mendes was winning the war against even Saka. I was expecting Saka to do much in this game because Nuno Mendes was carded early. So he would have had the incentive to, let me run at him, take him on, let me commit him to more challenges. He didn't do that. Nuno Mendes was still diving into challenges, winning challenges, stopping Saka. And then in the second half, Arsenal tried their best to come into it. And then there was a penalty. That penalty, I was surprised. I was thinking they're going to check the penalty on the other side for Arsenal. And then they checked the penalty from Miles Lewis Kelly. For me, I don't think that is an obvious penalty because I don't think it's deliberate that he put his hand there. This is my own opinion. But then, justice was served. Arsenal, Raya saved that penalty for Arsenal. I was not expecting Arsenal, okay, kick on from here. And Arsenal was still slow paced. They were lacking ideas. Their belief is already gone. And then they considered that too. That too was the changer. That was the changer. And then Mikel Arteta made some changes. There are some players in this game that I felt like they could have started. For me, Merino did not do anything in this game. Merino did not do nothing. Nothing in this game. Partey played very well. We saw the impact of Partey. That is reality. But Merino did not do much to help the team. And then Trossard came in, tried to help. Martinelli in the first half was not taking his chances. He could not be able to exploit the space. And then Trossard helped Arsenal to come back into it. There could have been another chance for Saka to make it 2-2, but he missed. For me, I think overall PSG deserves to go through. PSG, we are more solid, more determined, more ready, more prepared, more balling. Everything was nice. They are top players, and now they crushed Arsenal again, home and away, going to the final. Let me know what you think in the comment section about this game. Let's go.